How many of you truly, deeply, and madly love your bodies? I don't see many hands going up. Hi, I'm Teja, Priyadarshini, founder for Akashic Center for Healing, and today we're talking about body image. It's so important to talk about this because more people need to hear what I have to say today. I have hated myself the way I looked for the longest time in my life, and I'm not afraid of saying it today because I have changed all that about me. And once I did, I was more confident, I attracted a lot more attention from people, and I made better choices when it came to me and my body. And if you want to do the same thing, then just listen to what I have to say. The first thing that you need to do is to be grateful that you have a body. I mean, really, truly grateful to have a healthy body that is working for you, which is fully functional. Unfortunately, there are many people out there who don't have fully functional bodies, and we need to be grateful for the simple things like eating, walking, sleeping, breathing, and even hugging people that our body allows us to do. And that is very important. We often forget or overlook the simple things our body does for us, and I think it's time to shift focus on being grateful to our body instead of hating it. The second thing that you can do is to make a list of things that you like about yourself, which do not include your body. When you write down all the things you like about yourself, like maybe you have a kind and compassionate heart, you like helping people, or you have a skill or a talent that you really like about yourself, write all of them down, no matter how small they seem to you. If you like that about yourself, then write it down. Because when you look at that list, it gives you a bigger picture of who you truly are. Body is part of that, but it is not everything. So if you have a very beautiful, warm personality, even if you think that you do not look so good, it will still reflect, and the energy that you exude from that will attract people around you. The third thing you need to do, this is one of my favorites, is ask 10 people in your life. It could be family, friends, colleagues, strangers, whoever you want to. Ask 10 people, what is the first thing that comes to their mind when they hear your name or see you? And you would be surprised at the kind of answers you will receive. When I did this, I was so surprised at what my family thought about me. They told me such wonderful things, not because they truly loved me, but that was the first thing that popped into their heads when they said my name. So when I listened to it, I was so overwhelmed, and it gave me a beautiful self-esteem boost, and I looked at myself differently from then onwards. So when you do this, truly hear and listen to what other people are telling you about yourself, and you will be very surprised that you will come across as something you've never really thought about yourself, and that can make you feel more confident. The fourth thing that you need to do is to thank each and every body part that you have. Yes, it might sound a little strange, but I tell you, it really works. Especially when you're sleeping in the night and you're hugging yourself and telling your arms, your face, your legs, your stomach, and your internal organs like your heart, your lungs, your liver, that you love it and that you care for it and that you want it to cooperate with you so that you can create this beautiful body that both of you want. It's amazing how the teamwork starts to appear and show up in your life, and you will create the body that you want. So thank each and every body part as much as you can. Just love it, show it some care, show it some, that beautiful energy of yours. Just permeate it through every cell in your being, and just notice how your body starts to respond to that, and how if you have any body aches, it would suddenly start to disappear. If you have anything that is negative about your body, you will start looking at it differently because you're truly falling in love with your body. The fifth thing that you can do is the mirror exercise. This is also another favorite of mine, but it may make some people uncomfortable. It requires you to completely remove every piece of clothing and stand stark naked in front of a mirror. I know it is a little bit difficult to do at times, but trust me, when you stand in front of the mirror and truly look at yourself and ask the question, what judgment do I have about my body? Just ask this question, what judgment do I have about my body? And there will be so many things that would pop up. Something in your past that you hardly remember can pop up, or something that happened to you that made you hate a certain body part can pop up, or your own critical analysis of your body can pop up. And when all of these reactions start to come up, please write them down and really look at it. Once you look at it and understand that these judgments are coming from people saying something, or some incidences that have happened in your life, or something that you have created for yourself, then you can change them into positive affirmations. Suppose, for example, you don't like the way your hair looks, for example. Instead of being overtly critical about it and saying, I hate it, no matter what I do, my hair starts to fall out and I can't seem to get it to behave properly and I hate the way it looks, change that judgment into, I love my hair. I love the way it grows beautifully in such luscious locks, or it's so smooth and silky. It just is amazing. Every time I run my fingers through my hair, I feel amazing. See what I just did there? I turned all that hate into love. So once you start affirming to yourself, looking at yourself in the mirror, that you really truly love every single body part, no matter how it looks or what you think of it, your body will start to respond and change. It worked for me and I'm sure it will work for you. The sixth thing that you can do is, like I always keep saying, surround yourself with positive people. It is very important the company you keep. If people are constantly critical about the way you look or the way you are, you will not be able to see yourself without any judgment, because we're after all human and we tend to buy other people's perspectives and their projections onto us as our own reality, which is not true, but we cannot help it sometimes. It's important, that is why, to surround yourself with positive people who can boost your confidence, who can inspire you to be better. So surround yourself with beautifully positive people. When I say beautifully, I just don't mean physically. The other thing that you can do is, if you begin to have any sort of negative thoughts about your body, shut it down. Shut those thoughts down, especially when you are walking past a mirror at a restaurant or somewhere in a mall, and you look at yourself and you begin to have these thoughts of self-criticism. Immediately shut them down. Stop right there, be aware of your thoughts and tell yourself that no, I'm not going to think about myself like that. I'm doing a lot of work on my body. I need to be patient with it. It will take some time to get to that level where I truly, really love my body. So I'm just going to be patient and let that thought pass and not influence me whatsoever. Because it's very important, the thoughts that you feel, the emotions that you feel, create this baggage within the cells in your body, which in turn create the body that you so hate. So instead of creating that extra baggage for your body, think of positive things about your body and create the body that you really, really want. The eighth thing that you can do is clothes. I know when you go to a mall and when a particular size doesn't fit you, you start getting so angry at yourself, especially if you're a bigger person like I am. Then you tend to become all frustrated and you'll be like, that doesn't fit me and I'm so fat and I can't do this anymore, and you start becoming very judgmental and critical about your body. There were times when I just stomped out of the mall because I was so angry with myself. What you need to understand is, if you truly love your body, you need to be patient with it, right? So even if you are a size bigger than what you used to be, you need to allow yourself that choice of loving your body, you're giving your body the clothes that actually fit and makes it feel good. Instead of looking at the sizes, look at what kind of cuts or colors or patterns or different sizes that actually fit your body, making you feel good in the clothes that you wear. And every brand has different sizes, so don't get so caught up with, that, oh, I used to be a size M and now I'm a size XXL or whatever it is, because your body changes according to the way you change your outlook towards your body. So clothes are just something superficial, right? So don't get so caught up in criticizing yourself over clothes that don't fit you. If they don't fit you, get something that fits you. As simple as that. Your body needs to be able to feel free and criticism free. So whatever it takes, right? So if certain clothes don't fit you, don't get hung up on it. Just try something else. The nice thing that I want you to do is to understand that most of our criticism or judgments come from the media. When we look at models on magazines and see their smooth airbrushed skin or their gorgeous photoshopped hair or figures or whatever it is, we tend to judge ourselves a lot more. But in truth, they're just like us, and they are being photoshopped in movies and on magazines, giving us that complex, right? Why does media do this? Media does this to sell products, to sell whatever it is that they're selling, and we as recipients, we end up buying the judgments as well. We don't need their judgments. We don't need their critical approach to our bodies, because every body is special in its own way and it's different and unique, and we need to understand that. So whatever the media is selling us, if we buy into that, we are going to not stop being critical. We're going to keep being critical all of the time and judge ourselves to kingdom come, and we are not going to get any better. So it is best to understand that media does what it does to sell something, and that something, if you don't want to buy, that's a positive thing for your body. So look at media with a critical eye instead of just believing everything it's telling you. Just give it the benefit of the doubt and look at what your body needs and accept whatever the media is trying to sell you, if you want to, that is. The 10th thing, and the most important of all, is to try and fall in love with yourself. Falling in love is such a beautiful feeling, right? But why don't we fall in love with our own selves? We look at ourselves as if we're separate from our bodies, but we're not. Our bodies make us who we are. And if we don't fall in love with our beautiful bodies, then nobody else can fall in love with us. I mean, to an extent. Because when we truly love our bodies and we love the way we look and we are so confident in our own skin, the person who wants to fall in love with us is attracted to us by that energy and is so drawn that they cannot but look at all of you. That doesn't mean just your body, but your personality as well. So it's very important to really, really deeply fall in love with yourself. Do something nice for yourself. If it means taking some time off and just soaking in the bathtub or getting a massage done or buying new clothes, whatever it is that makes you feel good, makes your body feel good, just do that. You need to understand the body is an intelligent being on its own, and we often think that it's only us who control the body, but the body also is a reflection of our own thought patterns, of the way we think, of the way we judge ourselves. So it's important that if we want to create that beautiful body, then we need to start looking at our bodies differently, start doing all of these things to actually truly fall in love with ourselves. I hope this makes sense, and if you need to know more about how you can fall in love with your body, do let me know. Until I see you on Sunday in my next video, I love you guys so much. Take care. Bye-bye.